Good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are, whoever you are. Welcome to Robboland's vids. My name's Rob Wheatley. This is Disgraceland, and there's Dave and there's a gin and tonic. Good. Look, what do you want to do if you want to play guitar? And you go pick up your guitar and you go, oh God, it's a dreadnought, it's massive. You can't get your arm over it, you're tired, and you're, oh God, I'm knackered now. It's too big. Mum, I need a smaller guitar. So you come, you go, oh, Mum. And this thing, you go, no, you don't even know what that is. Don't even know why that's here. So maybe something smaller, maybe like a parlour guitar, right? You go, well, you know, really nice. I love my parlour guitar, but and that's the nature of the beast. But they, you know, a little bit thin sounding maybe for some things and whatever. So, look, concert size guitar. Is it the best of both worlds? Who knows? Depends what world you're on, isn't it? I don't know. This is the Yamaha AC3R, and it's new here at Disgraceland. Here's a quick sample of me playing it through a condenser microphone, little tiny bit of reverb, that's it. Not an expensive microphone, no other effects. Here you go. Good. That was nice, wasn't it? That's what it sounds like unplugged. My microphone technique isn't very good. What's the guitar like? It plays really, really nice. First of all, straight out the box, really, really nicely set up. One of the nicest acoustics I've played in a long, long time, in terms of just comfort and all that sort of stuff. Really nice. So what's it got on it? It's got Sitka spruce, solid Sitka spruce top, solid rosewood back and sides. Look at that, if you can get some of that in there. It's all a bit glary in here. There you go. Ebony fretboard, mahogany neck, ebony bridge, and some pretty trick electronics. It's full of acronyms, this guitar, so we'll go through them, shall we? First of all, it's the AC3R, C for concert size, A for acoustic, 3 because it's the 3 series, and R because it's rosewood. They do this in mahogany as well. They also do a dreadnought one with mahogany back and sides. But I went for this solid Sitka spruce, and rosewood. Good, nice. ARE it's got on it, which is acoustic resonance enhancement. I think it's torifying the tops, I think, so meant to be an awful lot more stable. It's quite a thick top on it. This is designed for being carted around and not being affected by wind and rain and humidity and all that sort of stuff. So it feels very, very solid. Inspires a lot of confidence. So that's ARE. It's also got AFR on it. Of course it has. Why wouldn't it? AFR is automatic feedback reduction. So you can get this howling through a PA, and then you get that horrible bass feedback thing. You press a button on here, it finds it, zaps it. So you're feedback free. So that's very nice. It also has SRT technology. It has the SRT2 pickup in it. So this has 6 individual saddles as opposed to one ribbon of piezo goodness. And the SRT is studio response technology. This is where it gets good. Usually when you plug in just a electroacoustic guitar, piezo guitar, they can sound quite brittle and they can sound quite not entirely natural. Although here is a top tip for anyone that's playing piezo plugged in guitars, and this is very relevant on this one as well, is just keep the volume on your guitar to about halfway. Keep it to about 5 if it goes up to 10. Don't push it any further past that, because that's when you start getting it really brittle sounds and all this horrible stuff coming through. So you ever want to make your piezo loaded guitar sound better, just put the volume at 5 or even 4.8. Never go to 6, 7.5, that's right out. And as for 10, you're just playing with fire. No good. So don't do that. Because this guitar was quite prone when I plugged it into these artifacts coming through, these sort of whistly artifacts, and it's because I had the volume on far too loud. I don't know why I did that. I don't do it with any of the other acoustics, electroacoustics. So I got the volume on just below 5 here. What you got on the front, on the side, is just 4 buttons. Your top one is your volume. Then you've got treble, bass. This one is also, when you press that, that activates the automatic feedback reduction thing. And then this one, which is a blend. So what you've also got in here, so apart from the piezo, is, and you can see I've got my blend there. It's virtually all the way round to the modelled mics. So if you have it all the way to the left, like all the way off, it's just the piezo natural as it sounds. And you can blend in one of 2 microphone models. What SRT stands for is Studio Response Technology. And what they did was they took one of these guitars and they took it to a really nice studio and played it through some really nice microphones, about 7,000 quid's worth of microphones, and recorded it and created impulse response, which, if you don't know what that is, it's sort of like a sound file, if you like, which overlays, trying to put it in basic terms, it sort of overlays on top of the sound that's actually coming out the guitar. And that other sound file has like the characteristics of what it sounded like in a really nice room through a nice microphone. So it's sort of like going mad with an equalizer and sort of cutting and boosting things to make it sound like it was recorded a lot more expensively than it was. And it works really nice. You've got a choice of, and again, you press the blend button, you press that in, and the volume button flashes once if it's mic 1 and flashes twice if it's mic 2. It's very simple. It's very obvious once you start using it. And so you've got a choice of a Neumann U67 condenser mic and a Royer something, I can't remember what it is, R122, I think it is, something like that. But different characteristics. And so you can blend that with the piezo, more or less piezo. I've got it on about 3/4 all the way around to just the modelled mic, and it does make a very big difference. Listening back to the recording I did through the condenser mic, and then listening back to the looper jam that's coming up in a little while, this definitely plugged in definitely has the same characteristics as it does acoustically in the room. A little bit more enhanced here and there. I've got it going through various things, reverb and delay and things like that, and whatever, not too much, but just to keep the jam interesting. So yeah, it's a very nice guitar for the money, I think. Say, very easy to play. I looked at what else was available at this sort of price, and so I wanted a reliable manufacturer, because I've had an experience. The reason this guitar actually turned up is because one of my other acoustics, which I've never really got on with from the start because it was never set up properly, and and that was quite, about the same price as this. A couple of weeks ago, the bridge had actually started lifting off the damn thing. And I then found out that the worldwide lifetime guarantee apparently doesn't apply to this world. I'm not quite sure which world it does. I'm still digging on that, but yeah, we'll see. I'll have to email. I'm not going to name any names at the moment because I just want to see what happens and how it goes. But in the end, I just decided to hell with it. So I bought this, and I'm really pleased I did. And it's just a world apart from the other guitar in terms of everything about it, quality and sound and how it arrived out the box. This is just fantastically set up. I mean, you know, all the way up the neck. Oh, sorry if you're wearing headphones. My hands are a bit stiff. I haven't been awake too long this morning today, so I need to get charged up. So look, really nice quality. Yeah, regarding the volume, when I recorded it, I did have the volume on quite loud when I first started playing this. I had it on about 3/4 and I was getting this quite nasty artifact whistling thing coming through. And I was trying to dial it out with EQs and it was really annoying, but I found by putting the volume back at about halfway, sorts it out nice. So no more trouble with that. And this comes with Elixir strings, 80/20, 12 to 54s, I think. They are the strings I use, apart from I use 11s, so I do struggle a bit with 12s just in terms of how I play. I sort of end up fighting against them a little bit. So I've got some 11s I'm going to chuck on this, and I'm sure I'll be flying. Really nice though. It comes with a really nice sort of rigid soft case, rigid sided soft case. Very, very nice. Yeah, I'll be happy traveling, you know, chucking it in that and wandering around. Negatives on this guitar, the only negatives really are the nut and the bridge saddle seem to be just plastic. You would have thought maybe Graphtec or bone or something at this sort of price. And it is quite a deep guitar, even though it's quite small this way, nice and comfortable. It's quite deep that way. So if you've got large bosoms like me, then you might find that a bit of an issue. But beautiful guitar, nice bit of kit, plays fantastic. Good for the money. I paid just about £800 for this. That's what they're going for. But the way things are going at the moment, they'll probably be more expensive the next batch that comes in because everything else is. Right. With that, here's a looper jam. I did record this at about 2:30 in the morning this morning, and so yeah, it's a bit like that. I just realised my left eye really has gone, isn't it? I'm waiting for cataracts operations at the moment. I've got to have cataracts operations in both eyes. So I'm just sort of waiting for that to come through. But my left eye has just completely done one, hasn't it? That's just completely died. I realised that has just gone. I haven't seen it back on camera for a while. So anyway. Oh dear. It's all good, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm waiting for that. Hopefully February or something like that, January or February, I'll get these done and I'll be able to see again, because at the moment it's a little bit wobbly. So all good stuff. God, I really do look like my face is melted. Oh well, gin and tonic to the rescue, eh? Here's a looper jam. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions about the guitar or anything else, then give us a shout. If you enjoyed the video, you know, like, subscribe, all of that. I don't really care. You know, it's nice when people do, but you know, just more cleaning up, isn't it? You get more people around your house, you just got to click. Good. Here is the looper jam. It's very mellow, very nice, and just drifts along. So, but hopefully it gives an idea of what the guitar sounds like plugged in. It's going through a Boss ME80, just using, I think, a little bit of reverb on and off. And I think there's 2 delays, and I think at one point there's a chorus. But again, most of it is just the guitar going in without much happening to it. So, and using both mic models. Fantastic. Excellent. I've talked enough. Here's a looper jam. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. I'm not winking at you. It's just I've just gone to sleep. Usually doesn't do that till much later in the day. Oh well. More gin. See you later.